I bred you. You don't know what it's like to have never felt a vagina.
Yeah, or a mouth.
Yeah!
Or a mouth.
Nas has every single reference for any film, and he speaks the film language, so he's able to give you the style of a feature to emulate very easily. So Gore Garage 6, when we went into it, was a lot different than Tears of a Bloody Rose because we kind of had a rapport going already, and we were already kind of like battle-hardened like buddies when it came to shooting that. So Nas was a lot more trusting, and the whole collaboration with him was really good. But Gore Garage 6 was the same thing. Like we were probably doing like 4 to 5 major different setups a day with like 12 pages on average. And like say for example that scene that we shot with the kids in the car, that was literally just keeping the camera rolling, and we knew exactly what we needed to do, and it was so high stress that we would just, we would set the camera like frontal, get like a 3-shot, set the camera for like a profile shot. Literally, I didn't even click cut on the camera. We would just go get the shots we needed, and we probably filmed that whole interior car scene out in like 15 minutes. And I remember starting out the day like rollerblading with the camera, getting shots of like Melina riding a bicycle, and then skating backwards, skating forwards, like getting her arriving to the house, shooting outside the house with the drug dealer scene, shooting the interior of the intro of the film where Debbie kills the slumber party, and then going pretty much all the way into the kill scene all in one day.
We didn't want this to look like a low-budget movie. We were trying to go as crazy as we could with things. And so we had to get creative. We had things like digging someone's eyeballs out, and we had to like, how can we do this without going and making a fake head? And we made stuff work.
Robert had like a really interesting blood scene where he was like praying to Satan or something like that. I don't know. I saw him like mumbling some things, rolling his eyes, and then he started spraying the scene down, and it looked really fucking professional.
I was wrapped, and I got out of my costume, and I got all the blood washed off of me, and by the time I came back down, they had just set up my body, and like, I think it was you, April, you're like, come here, get over here, watch your head get stomped in.
We made a fake body and a fake head made out of bananas and gelatin and just all the worst things. And lots of blood. And I think that was my favorite. And just because Franny had way too much fun stomping on it and getting, like by the end, she's got this like ear to ear smile, and there's just chunks of blood and banana and goop flying all over. I think that was probably just for the sheer, oh, this is gonna be epic.
So surreal to see this body double like mannequin that looked like me. It had a silly like wig on and everything, and then having an out of body experience, watching yourself get like head stomped was a first for me. It was really cool.
He gets his head smashed in, and then he gets his eyes pulled out. So it was like getting to see these like really gruesome deaths. And then I knew mine was coming, so it was like really, really exciting. And then getting to see the intestines be brought in, and then, a good bloodbath. Who doesn't love a good bloodbath?
We made Trevor's intestines out of latex, pantyhose, cotton, and paper towels. It was all just kind of gooped together. It's one of those things where it seems like it should be super complicated to rig something up so that you can keep pulling it out. And he's got way more intestines than what makes sense. He's got like 20 feet of stuff. And we just tucked it all behind him and then just kept going like like the old handkerchief gag. So yeah, that was a fun one.
I will say, taking the multiple showers afterwards was not so fun, and finding blood in places you really don't want to find blood was also not so fun, but it was worth it.
So when we were doing Gore Garage, it's really difficult to do gore on a timeline. There's a lot of moving parts and there's a lot of coverage. So we went past our 12 hours.
There was one day in Gore Garage, which was the most effects-heavy sequence of the film, and we were pretty much going chronologically in terms of kills. It was about 2, 3 a.m., And mind you, blood is everywhere. There's a lot of stuff, and we still had stuff to get to. And it just did not look like we were gonna make the day. I just basically got them together and I said, look, we've come this far. And I know we're all tired and stuff like that. And I know we're committed to this, to make this the best thing that we can make it. Let's go home, and if you guys are down and you guys are schedulally allowed to, let's come back and shoot the rest of this.
The people that were on this crew were some of the nicest and most like talented people I've worked with. So it was really nice just to work with people that wanted to get it done and were understanding that, you know, it's like, look, we don't really have a budget, so, you know, can we just shoot this the next day and be rested versus trying to rush all the kill scenes and trying to rush everything, so it's not gonna be as good. And that's when you know you have a good crew and a good cast, because everybody just, you know, realizes, look, like, this is the reality situation. We don't have enough money to even pay everybody to shoot this next day, but we all want it to be good. So that's what we did. We shot the next day, we got it done.